Meowdy friends, welcome to the stream. My name is Vemiku, and today we are diving back into Blueprints. Welcome to Streamathon Day 14, 13? 13. I'm fine. Welcome to Streamathon Day 13, the event where I stream every single day until I can't, which might end up being this weekend. Oh no. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna try. So listen, where I live, it's a holiday weekend and there's a lot going on. So I'm gonna do my best to stream every single day this weekend. I don't know if it's going to happen. So here's the deal. If I miss a day, because it's a busy holiday weekend, I'm going to allow myself one day if I have to, and the Streamathon will continue afterwards. Going once, twice, third, sold! Anyways, we are going back into some blueprints today. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to be a little burpy because I have a nice carbonated beverage with me today to help me relax and hopefully help my brain not overthink a lot of these puzzles that are in this game. Day 17. I have played more days of Blueprints than I have streamed. How about that? That's to be expected. These days are a lot shorter than real life days. Could you imagine if actual days were this short? Strange. Strange how that'd be. Okay. First things first, we're going back out to the grounds. See what building we get in our little exterior shed over here. Okay, let's try this one more time with this time lock safe. So it's currently, if it's day 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, should be the 23rd, November 23rd. Time lock safe, set unlock date, November 23rd at, let's do 10 a.m. Confirm. Okay. So we have our time lock safe set so that we can come back out to it in just a little bit after we explore a little bit of the house. If I'm understanding how this mechanic works correctly now. I didn't look it up like I said I was going to. But having done a little bit of further investigation on the house and learned a few things, I think I have figured it out. Okay. So first things first, it is currently almost 8:15. So we have a little bit of time exploring the... Is this new? Why do I feel like this is new? That's cool looking. We have a little bit of time to explore the house before we have to go back out to the shelter. Let's just get an early hallway. And a storeroom. So because we have the shelter, we are protected from the first couple of red rooms we were found. I don't need to look at the pictures around here because I believe I have them all figured out, except for a couple in the 8th and 9th rank. Yeah. Yeah, I at least have words on all of these, so, you know, make of that what you will. Ooh, an early secret passage. Could be good, could be good. I'm gonna save my gem though, and we're gonna get the chapel, which is a little unfortunate that I have to get one of my sheltered red rooms out of the way this early, but hey, is what it is. Well, I guess I'll get the commissary and come back for it later. Bonus of starting with gems, I guess. And a spare room. I really don't want to be using all my gems that early. Okay, let's go back and fill out some of these other directions before we get too far. I would like to have something going left here at the bare minimum. Looks like I'm gonna get it with the Nook for an extra key. Anything else in here? No. Okay, so we have the foundry. There's a couple dig spots, but I don't have a shovel. So let's go down, make sure there's nothing down here. I need to find the mail room at some point so I can get my key card back. Okay, I'm not seeing anything lying on any of the boxes. I don't know if there can be stuff down here, but I figure it's worth checking since it's free. Okay, we're gonna go north first. Man, nothing going to the right. That's a little unfortunate. We'll get the pantry. It'll give me some steps and some coins to go use in that storehouse. Something going right, please. Observatory it is. Alright, well, that is unfortunate because that means that this is just a dead-end room unless I want to loop back into the Great Hall. Ah, bummer. Oh, I'll get the bedroom. Maybe there's something good in here. Oh, some car keys. Okay. Not a total bust. Not preferable, but not a total bust. At least it doesn't cost me anything to go in here. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the observatory. Sorry, my nose is real itchy today. It's a scale. I could use a clock somewhere. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty decent. Free gem, 3 extra steps, and apples are tastier. We're cool with this. Okay. Something to the right, please. This technically goes to the right. Any goodies in here? Okay. Farther forward. Corridor it is. Something to the right. Do something to the right. Ba-ba. Ba-ba-doo. This is really not going my way. Okay. What's the time? It's about to be 9. Okay. Let's just go ahead and get the closet here. Dice and a key. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the commissary. I know it's a bit of a waste of steps. Actually, I should save going that way until I leave to go get the time lock safe. So what's this way? A den. A den is this way. Okay. Well, we'll get the dark room, I guess. And I need a key card. Okay. All right, well, we're gonna go back again to the drawing room. Okay, what book should we put on order? Let's do Swimbird. And I think as per usual, there's probably nothing here. Yeah. Okay. Ha! Show me a less common room. The music room. Ooh. Ah. I'm gonna do it because I want to see the music room, even though it really sucks that that blocks me off. But I've never seen this room. It's got drums. It's got a viola. Right? Yeah, 4 strings. It's got a viola. What the? My eyes! If you unlock a door with a prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, you will draw floor plans of that same color. Interesting. A regular key and a denoted inverse. Okay, treble clef. Find here within these first words sung the key you seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from the 4 you hold, the rest far flung. A half note held is quite the pun. Among the scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys. In bold words sung by you and me, a fractured note and urgent plea. In bold words sung, I do repeat. The ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due in all the rage that will ensue. While working on this simple clue, white pages lined with melodies do hide the words we've come to seek from all our choice among all these. We write down one that seems to be the loudest with ink that bleeds. Okay, so we did find one other piece of sheet music in the workshop. I don't think I wrote that down anywhere. Okay. Song message. First words on the, and I also have somewhere message. Find the white. Find the white. Find the but the A. A-A-N-A-N. The that are and while white do and we the. First words on the probably something else message. Treble clef denoted in verse. Don't see anything funky on the treble clefs. Huh. No, I can't play any piano. Bummer. Okay, so interesting. Interesting little room we have here. Okay, let's go back and get our time lock safe. Wah! Oops. At least that was free. It worked. Okay. Oh, Red Note 7. Okay, hang on. I have a page for this. I'll get there eventually. Hang on. Come on, I know I had a note for this. Okay. Red letter number 7. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference that you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under the cover of night across the Red Border to the southern seafront. and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing, a date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renowned optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open, in that distant land I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney. Red rubies of the crown. I wrote down red crown. I didn't write down how many gems were on it. Okay. Courtney suspects HSS in disappearance of mother. Ruby from red crown. And this was in the time lock safe. Okay. That is certainly interesting. Not at all what I was expecting to find in there. Well, color me intrigued. All right, commissary, what do you got for us? Gem, sledgehammer, a set of gems, or running shoes? Well, for the sake of my steps, I think we go with the running shoes. Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. Should have come here earlier. Oh well. Okay. Let's go with the parlor. I know it dead ends this, but I can go up to the dark room and continue from there. Wind up key. Nothing else in here. Okay. The true boxes are both empty. The false boxes are both true. The gems are in the blue box. You just can't be true. Okay. So the true boxes are both empty. which, if this is a true box and this is a true box, would make this one false. But the false boxes are both true. Okay, so if this is true, the gems are in the blue box. That makes this false, because otherwise it would be empty, which would make this false because it has to have the gems. Okay, so if this is false, or if this is true, this is false, which makes this false. Which makes this true. Which makes both of these true. But they're false. Wow. If this is false, and this is false, and this is true, then the gems are nowhere. If this is true, the false boxes are both true. This is the only one that gives any clue in reality to where the gems are. But if this is true and this is false, and this is false, then the opposite of this from this being false is that one hurt my brain so much. I'm gonna write that one down for a puzzle to use in something later. That's a good one. True boxes are both empty. The false boxes are both true. Gems are in box number 1. I like that puzzle. I like that one a lot. Anyways. Back up to the dark room. Come on, running shoes. Ooh. Yeah, we'll risk it. Yeah, okay. Yay, running shoes. Okay. So if I use a special key here, it'll open up to another red room, which is what I don't want. I would like it to open up to the West Wing Hall, in fact. Her ladyship's chamber. The next time you enter the boudoir, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. Ooh, interesting. I haven't been in here yet. Umbrella! The spyglass telescope. Gain an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. Well, dang it, I already did that. Her ladyship's diary is locked. I'll take that upgrade disc, even though I don't have a single computer anywhere. Does it never end? That looks like a constellation. Huh. Queen. Interesting. Don't like it, but I need the options. I'll get 3 keys from each, or if I go in the boudoir, I'll get 10 steps. Now, I may be stuck here if this is locked. Okay. But this is open, so I can grab this gem. All right. Well, that's the run, everybody. Unless. These are the only 3 bedrooms left in the house. Well, that was fun. Because I can't go through the dark room because I don't have the key. Yep, that's all I get for today. I don't have a terminal to use the upgrade disc on. Awesome. Or no, Can I go through that other gymnasium door? I didn't even check. Huh! Ha-ha! We're not dead yet. Ooh. Ah. Ah, now we're dead. Dang it. All right. What the? Okay. Okay, so we got another red letter. So we got another red letter, and we started on the song message. Ugh. Why my nose so itchy? Okay. I still need to find one more gas valve to turn. All right, I haven't gotten the root cellar yet, so let's get this. Any goodies in here? Any secrets? Oh, family tree. Aha! Baron Thomas Sinclair, Baroness Orville, Herbert Sinclair, Simon Sinclair, Clara Espen, Mary Espen. So this is my mother. So this is my grandfather and grandmother. Lionel Espen, Lady Ashland, Lord William Espen. So her ladyship's room was Clara Espen's room. It had her two parents, and Simon Sinclair, my grandfather, was in the locket. So that's Clara Espen's room. We're just gonna screenshot that. Okay, interesting. That's some good info. Do we have anything over here? No. Okay, there's a lot of dig spots already out here. I really need to get a shovel today. It's kind of making me feel like my strategy should be to do like a few rooms and then go back out there. I mean, it's kind of right away, but I might as well see if I can get a shovel in the closet. Oh, well, detector's not a shovel. Okay. Hallway. Let's get the parlor. Okay, two of these statements are true. The statement on the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. I mean, intuitively, that one just seemed a little straightforward. Worthwhile use of the storeroom. There's even a dig spot in the storeroom. Okay, I really need a shovel. Okay, that goes up to the foundation. Let's go back this way. Yeah, I think we can get the early security. Okay. So for now, we're gonna turn key cards way down. Because I don't have the key card yet. I'm gonna change the offline mode to unlocked. Okay. So we've seen the vault. We still haven't seen the ballroom. Seen the pool. We've seen that. Haven't seen that either. We've seen the nook. We've seen the archive. We've seen the nursery. We've seen security. We've seen the west wing. We've seen the office. We haven't seen the closet. We've seen the spare room. We've seen the storeroom. We've seen the nook. We've seen the vault. We have seen the wine cellar. We've seen the library. We've seen the piano room. Okay. Let's go left here. Well, secret passage. Let's get a green space. So I feel like this is more likely to have shovels. Morning room. Tomorrow you will start with 2 gems. Or I could go ahead and get the terrace. Green rooms do not have cost gems to draft. I think that'll be helpful. Shovel, 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 shovel. No shovel. But a nice tasty orange. Okay. So that'll be helpful going forward. Speaking of going forward, hiya! Okay, let's go left. I could get my key card with the coat check, but then I'm really struggling with ways to go here. Yeah, we'll try it. Ding ding, give a key card, please. Thank you. Okay, so now we take the trip back to security and revert what I just did to have more key cards. I don't have to revert the unlocked because then I just don't have to worry about turning them off or anything. Because I'll just have that ability. Okay. Weirdly enough, I want to start through the foundation because it's lower on the map. I might as well check for a shovel. I feel like the root cellar would be really good if you can like guarantee a shovel through the coat check or something. I also think it's unfortunate that I found the foundation this far back for when that inevitably happens. Okay, I want to go right. That That'll take me right. Beautiful. Left. This is probably the wrong choice. Beep beep. Haha, extra key. Good work, metal detector. Now find me a shovel. There are so many holes to dig. And left. Really not getting a shovel or any green spaces. Drawing room. Man, I'm really running the gamut of rooms here. West wing, please. Alright, running shoes is good. Okay, so we're not screwed yet. Still haven't found a dang shovel. Veranda. Come on, green rooms. I could control the water flow for once. I'm gonna do the locker room. All of these are probably going to be locked. And who knows what I'm going to find in any of them. Okay. The library, please. Metal detector, any beep beeps? Nope. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, let's read our swim bird. Man, everyone's gotten this book. All in 85. Oh, okay, a couple in 86 and 87. Swimbird. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a riddle on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do, there is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That's what they say when looking at me. You are not a seabird, you are not a swimbird. If you are a friend bird, fly in the wind, bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends, for they know me best, or so they pretend? So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Well, that's the saddest story ever. Wow, what a bummer. That's... Oh, alright. Wait. Huh? Wait. Huh? Wait. Huh? Wait. Huh? Wait. Did I not figure this one out? I have not figured this one out. Okay. Box and bar. Crates and rates? C? Crate and rate? That one's a stretch. Graph and gaff. Giraffe and... Is it really just crate and rate? I'm gonna try it. C question mark. Sure. You know what I still haven't found? A shovel or a way to open up the antechamber. Boat and a bat. Eddington Herald, a new clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theory surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating, "The writing of the book was completed and well into editing stages many months before the disappearance." In addition, the publisher has revealed that all the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue We'll be going to Lasting Hope, a nonprofit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margol, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for a new clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together, elbow to elbow in the bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. Aha. Sure. Bookshop. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Ah, shoot. I need both of those. I don't have any money. Books purchased in the bookshop will be permanently added to the library and available to check out on your next visit. I guess give me drafting strategy 4. Okay. And boned. See if I can get a shovel in here. Nope. Save deposit box for the... Goodbye. Well, no shovel. I guess let's go try and collect a bunch of those keys for the locker room. Might as well use the 2 I have, too. Man, no shovel. What a bummer. I guess I can still technically go up in the chapel. Let's still go see if we can find some of those keys that were spread about. There's one. Gonna have to go... Well, I actually can't go too far this way anyways. Really? Only 2 keys? Well, that seems like a rip. Okay, well... I'm running out of steps, so I just gotta go back to the chapel now. Dan boned. Shovel in the bedroom? Nope. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. I did not learn much. Except that my mom wrote a really sad story. Okay, this time I'm gonna try going through a few rooms before going to that exterior space, especially now that I have 90 steps. Metal detector. Okay, let's go back. The chapel can't hurt me now. Let's get the observatory. Everything is 50% off today. Neat. Today only, great deals ahoy, the sale. Everything up to 50% off. Offer valid on the following locations: commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. Neat. Corridor. Ah, there you are. I found you. Parlor. Get some gems. Assuming I'm smart enough. Okay, a box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the blue box is true. The blue box contains the gems. Brain off, make puzzle easy. Ooh. I think I have to take the pantry here. Okay. I've gotten a few rooms in. Let's go and head back to the exterior. Okay, wait. See if there's anything else in here. I had a feeling. I had a feeling looking at this room that this might be the fourth one. The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid. Oh. What? Huh? Excuse you? What this? What this? What this? What this? What this? Huh. Oh. Oh. Woo. The precipice underground. Ooh, woo. Scripps and Rudford Mining Company, excavation department, foreman's log 3, date 7/2/1915. That's a long time ago. As our client Thomas Sinclair suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much larger arcade carved into the rock face. Last week, when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after only a few days of clearing vines, moss, and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock, and debris. The site is either much older than we first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. Oh, I can't take the cool miner's helmet? Sad. Whoa, this is cool! I'll go there in a moment. Oh, do I dare? That looks scary. I'm gonna keep going this way first. That's blocked. Foreman's copy, do not remove from sight. Realm, sigils of the past, and scars of the first era found signs either of a natural resulting from the creations of were accustomed to record various signs with the aid of. They did this in order that the blank of their realm might not be understood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture that predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today, when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and other documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of the realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. The sigil. To understand the realm sigil, we must first dismantle the sigil and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Each sigil is composed of 4 things: the core, dividing lines, the moats, and the border. Four pieces. Core, dividing lines, moats, border. Core. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape different for each realm. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as the first step in deciphering any sigil, as all other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we are describing. Core. Unique shape that gives us the name. So that square thing that I saw, is that Orinda maybe? ORIN ... Pentagon FE ... Hourglass ER ... Chevron COR ... And that crown I've seen all over the place. AR ... Wait. Where's that family tree? Oh gosh, dang it. Zoom! Espen, Sinclair, Orville, and Ashvin. Okay, never mind. It's not that. The rays... from the core will come lines splitting the sigil from one sigil to another. Different number, style, difference in these immediately reveals several things. Counting them reveal transportation on ships have rays. Number has significance. Page illegible. Wavy lines indicate extreme heat. A rainy realm is indicated with rays of 3 vertical lines pouring down. Okay. I believe this is still under rays. Yes. Okay. Eight rays in these directions compass rows. Another 4 rays, however, be configured horse galloping. Locomotion rays here are used for realms and rely on train track travel. It's wavy is heat. 3 is rain. Jagged, stormy, circles is snow, and a singular bend is wind. Moats. Metropolitan. Large city-state with a dense urban populous center. Moats. On each sigil floating between the rays are small figures called moats. From the shape and style of the moats used in a sigil, we can tell the type of a society given realm. We can... Sorry, I got distracted. From the shape and style of the moats used in a sigil, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed, if they consider themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic and economic fortune. Tribal, a primitive realm, hunter-gatherers, agricultural, harvest and farming-based society, martial, military, metropolitan, academic, industrial, spiritual, poetic. Moats. Type of society. Tribal. Agriculture. Martial. Metropolitan. Academic. Industrial. Spiritual. Poetic. Border. Around each sigil is an adorned edge serving as a container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different color. These borders always correspond to the banner and national colors of that specific realm. Two. Color of banner and national color. So white, black, violet, green, orange, red, pink, yellow, and white, which I already have. Putting it all together, by studying the core, rays, motes, and borders of a sigil, you should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. So, red, Marshall, FE something. So that's fog. So I need to add that one to my list. Fog. So ORIN for our core. Fog for the rays. Metropolitan for the motes. And black for the banner. Huh. Okay, I guess I'll go back to this room over here. Whoa. Oh. I have to go find where they are. Ah, nuts. Okay. Two, three. How many times am I gonna draw this floor plan? At least once more. Chess pieces. Okay. This has to be Orinda. Because we found that statue of the angel Orinda, and it's also the most prominent picture in the chapel. Okay. What do we have for chess pieces? Okay, so there's a pawn here. Pawn. Pawn. Bishop. Nothing in here yet. Okay. Book request form. Let's request drafting strategy 4. Might as well. Okay, is there a chess piece in here? So part of the thing was that all the ones out there were blue. I don't know if that holds significance or not. Okay, no chess piece in here. I know I'm probably not going to get super far today because I'm focusing on a completely different puzzle. But I kind of feel like I need to focus on this puzzle. That's strange. Okay. Well, I'm never going to find one in the foundation. There's a knight in the observatory. Knight. Maybe the chess pieces are fixed positions. Because I swear I've seen them in some of these rooms before. I knew there had to be something to the chess. I just didn't think it was going to be this immediate. Or this involved, really. Okay, another pawn here. Pawn. They're all gold pawns so far. Yeah, sledgehammer. Hmm. It's 5. Because again, I feel like I found a chess piece in here before. Like it's usually right there. Wait, I can't grab this, can I? No. Okay. Color worksheet. Each color is only used twice. Benny. My favorite color is red. Is my name not Simon? Is my name Benny? No. Colors blue, green, yellow, orange, red, violet. Oh, the sigils. Oh. Okay. Why though? Why am I getting to see this? Everyone colored in red. I feel like there's a puzzle here. I feel like I'm too stupid to figure it out. Like, there's nothing to interact with but looking at the papers. Each color is only used twice. So none of the flags are red. So RG only missed 2. I don't even know what this is. Is it a pen? It's like some sort of capsule. Yellow, orange, purple. Yellow, green, orange. Blue, purple, orange. So they both said this was orange. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, two, three, 4, 5. So they missed these 2. So this is purple. This is orange. This is green. This is yellow. So if this is yellow, this is orange. Wait. Because I only got 2 wrong for using 2 colors 3 times. So the lizard, and we're assuming the flag. So here they would have gotten wrong these 2 because they swapped them. So this is yellow. So yellow, orange, purple. I don't know what I can do with that information, but yellow, orange, purple. Can I click anything over here? No. Anything on the shelves I can interact with? No. Teacher's desk? No. Okay. Any chess pieces? No. Okay. Is there a chess piece in here? No. I'm kind of guessing that most rooms could have a chess piece. Find the sum without using signs. Okay, so this is in reference to the dart game. Don't seem to be able to type anything. Okay, but that's fine. I understand. I know how the dart game works. I don't know if I need to do anything with these. Okay. No chess piece. And no chess piece in security. Okay. Sorry, I'm really thinking this one out. Bishop. So I still need to find a queen, at least. I found a couple of pawns, 2 bishops, and a knight. I need at least a queen and a rook.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of the dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes, resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. Okay. Battery pack. No chess pieces. No chess piece in here either. One. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 15 is 25, minus 15 is 10, minus 3 is 7. 11 plus 6 is 17, plus 3 is 20, minus 18 is 2, times 3 is 6. 20, 30, 12, 1. Okay. Let's go use this in the laboratory. Dang. 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 All right, that's that. So there's no gem here, no piece here. I mean, I can go try to place the pieces. I mean, I guess there's really nothing else for me to do. I guess I can go try and dig for keys. Coin. Turnip. Coin. Okay. I don't remember. There might have been a dig spot in the schoolhouse. Coins. Okay. Okay. And key. We have and key. Do I have the steps to get back? I'd want to go through the billiard room, unfortunately. I don't want to go into the gymnasium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to get back into the billiard room. It's gonna be tight, but I want to go. I want to go try and place these chess pieces. So we had a bishop here, pawn here, knight here. Okay. So there was a knight in that room. Or a rook in that room. Okay, so unless I find them, they don't do anything. Shoot. So that means I actually have to like find all of them in. Man. Okay. Well, I've got one key in a dream. Den, chapel, courtyard, boudoir. Den, chapel, courtyard. Boudoir. Classroom, security, nook, darkroom. Classroom, security, nook, darkroom, billiards room. Dang. All right. I have so many questions and no answers. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I'm really tired. Like, I want to do another run while this is fresh in my head, but I do not have the energy in me. So I think I'm gonna call it there for the night. We found some interesting things. We did the second rumpus room. We uncovered the precipice. We have clues to that sigil now that tell me who knows what. Like, I don't know what it's trying to tell me. Fog, Metropolitan, Black Orinder is my guess as to the name. What does that actually tell me? I have no idea. So without further ado, that's where we're going to call it for the night. Thank you all so much for joining. Like I said, I am going to do my best to continue to stream every single day over the holiday weekend. I don't know if it's going to happen. Frankly, I see myself at least having one day this holiday weekend where I'm just not going to have time. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try to continue the streamathon. If I miss a day, I will still continue the streamathon. It just won't be as glorious as it could have been, but as it is. Yeah, again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or night, whatever time it is for you, wherever you happen to be, and I will catch you next time. Have a good one, y'all.